Physical independence is very important when it comes to the soft life. And if that is something that you're interested in, this video is going to give you some tips to how do you get to a state of physical independence. So please keep watching. And if this is something that you're interested in, please subscribe, like, comment. Would love to hear your feedback and hear from you. So, physical independence. Now, what is the difference between physical independence and financial independence? Financial independence is when you have enough money to take care of your wants and needs. Physical independence is when you have all your wants and needs, and they are things that you have full locus of control over. Now, for some of the girlies who are married and they share bills, I totally understand. You are in a situation where you're not going to be able to be like totally physically independent, and that's okay. But for some of us girlies that are still like out here single on taxes, and I say single on taxes because because you know, you could be in a relationship, that physical independence even before you get married or before you move in with a person or anything like that is really really important. So, physical independence, what does that mean? Number 1, have your own place. Have your own place. Okay? Have your own place. If you can control it, have your own place. And a lot of people will be like, well, I live with my man and we're fine and we're not married. And different strokes for different folks. But I have found that when you have your own place and like you and your significant other live apart, a lot of times it helps you guys to cultivate like your own lives a little bit better instead of potentially getting in the mix of enmeshment, which is you don't know the difference between where he starts and where you end. And so having your own place helps with that. Now, what if you're in a situation where you're like, oh my gosh, like we already live together, not telling you to undo your life. But if you are in a situation where you can control it, having your own place, it is healthy sometimes, especially when you're building a relationship, when you guys are not married yet. Having your own place does help. And you might be like, well, how does this lead to a soft life? Because it teaches you independence. It teaches you how much money you need in order to live an independent life. It also teaches you how to pay your own bills, how to find your own place, how to furnish your own place. Like that honestly leads to a softer life. And it also gives you your own safe haven. Because I feel like there's a lot of things that you can cultivate on your own within your own space that you can't really do when there's like shared space. And you want to do that at the right time. So, like, if you can and if it is possible for you, have your own space. The caveat I will say to that, if you're already living with someone or you're already married, make sure that you have enough capital that if you ever had to have your own space, you could. And this is not saying that you should have like a fund set up just in case he messes up. This is saying that you should always feel like you're in a relationship by choice, not because you're in obligation. Again, you should always be in a relationship by choice, not obligation. So you should never feel like, oh my gosh, if we break up, my whole life is over. And that is the reason why I say make sure that you have enough that if you ever had to take a different avenue, that you could. Because a lot of times that puts you in a position where I'm in this relationship because I want to be here, not because I need to be here. And that is a key to living a soft life. Being in the midst of obligation is not soft. That's a hard life. Um, Tip number 2, physical independence. Get your own car. Get a reliable car, please. If you are over the age of 25, you should have a reliable car. That is the first thing that you need to figure out and purchase for yourself. A car that is not going to break down on you, a car in which you have AAA in case it does. Make sure that you have a reliable vehicle that is within your budget. And there are ways to do this. So that physical, I have a video about how you buy your own car. Watch that video if you don't have a car and you don't know how to do it, because there is very easy ways in which you can get your own car and you can afford your own car, as long as you have a decent job. So number three, of physical independence, have your own life, your own friends, your own hobbies that you enjoy. It doesn't mean that you guys aren't allowed to have things that you do together, but have your own things that make you you. Like, don't lose yourself in another person. Remember that when that person met you, they liked you. They did not like you 2.0 him or her. So make sure that you still have your own hobbies, your own interests. That's what makes you interesting. And also that also helps with continuing to be physically independent, and not getting entangled in a enmeshment type of situation that can honestly be unhealthy. So if you guys think this is helpful, please like, comment, subscribe. But I really do want to hear everyone's thoughts on this because I know it's a couple hot takes. So please let me know what you think, and I'll talk to y'all soon. That sums up our three-part series on emotional, physical, and financial independence, and that leading to a soft life. So hopefully you guys liked it. There's two other videos, if you didn't watch it, that are a part of this series. Let me know what you think, and we'll talk soon. Bye.